Hey yo, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, cause my kicks are sick. And you know I'm slick. Something like that. Hey yo, slick with the kicks, coming with the facts, cause I'ma do a review on some Nike Air Max. Okay. That's cool enough with the rapping, enough with the bars right there. Yeah, slick with the kicks over here. Coming back with another review. So what I wanna say is happy Air Max Day to everybody. Air Max Day is back. I guess last year, the whole pandemic and everything, it kind of like shut everything down. It was kind of like about around this time when everything just popped off and everybody was just like running around crazy or not running around crazy, staying inside and all that. That was the whole thing. Stay in the house, stay home. And so everybody's finally getting out now and whatever. It's a new year and new energy and stuff. Everybody's kind of coming along. So yeah, so with all that coming along, the shoes have always been here. Last year on the pandemic, that's when the shoe game went crazy. And now this year it's still keeping up. It's still on the rise. It's more than ever. The hype is there. Impossible to get shoes and all that stuff and whatever. But Air Max Day, it's here. Nike still gave it to us and all that, so everybody's celebrating and all that. Everybody's posting their pictures and whatever. I'm gonna do that here a little bit later, but I'm gonna do a review first on some Air Maxes and a little bit of a different touch, So let's go on with it. I got me right here the Maxes that I'm gonna review. Of course, a Nike box, and I got me these Air Maxes over here last year during pandemic when the whole sneaker bug was starting to do its thing on me and whatever. I was starting to go crazy, getting back on the sneaker game and all that. So yeah, I got me these Air Maxes right here, and these are okay. These right here are see if we can get them. Boom, the Nike Air Max Excee. The Excee. Not your Air Max 1s or Air Max 90s, which is the popular ones, which are the basic models, the perennial models, flagship models for the Air Maxes that everybody, you can pretty much just go to the mall and just pretty much anywhere in the sites, websites, whatever it is, you can get the Air Maxes, Air Max 90s, Air Max 1s. You can get the Air Max now the 290s. There's a lot of them. And this is a collection. The Excee came out. This one came out last year. It was already out last summer, but there's a lot to say about it. So going on with the Air Maxes, like I said, Air Max 1 came out, made a big splash. Air Max 90 came out, even way more of a bigger splash. Air Max 90 because it was in the year 1990. Air Max 1 came in, was it 89, 88, 89, something like that. And so they just kept producing, all the Air Maxes. And there was a time that it came that Air Max put out, I think it was right after Air Max 90, they put out an Air Max special edition Air Max, an Air Max SE special edition. That specific Air Max is not on their Air Max record books because it's an SE, and they made this one right here kind of commemorating that model for the Air Max, which looks something like this right here. Here's the thing with the Air Max Excee and a lot of other Air Maxes. I think Air Max VGR came out with the same collection of Air Maxes from last year. This one came out last year. It's got the Nike Air, that all Air Maxes in the bag. The 90s got them. The Air Max 1 has them. I've seen a lot of people, they were dogging on the Excee, saying like, oh, it's like a remodeling of the 90 or something, because the 90, the swoosh, it hides it hides under this right here, like say like this comes out, boom, all the way over here, and the swoosh hides under this the padding over here, I guess part of the colorway or whatever. On the Excee, here's the story about the Excee or SE special edition. Air Max 1 came out, Air Max 90 came out, and like I said, then they put out a special edition Air Max, which the model looks very similar to this right here, to this silhouette. Not exactly like this right here, but I guess Nike just kind of did some other like you know, cosmetics and whatever just to make it to resemble the SE. But they kind of put a little bit of the, you see, because this right here, boom, this this patch right here that usually the Air Max 90 has, it goes to like about around here, and then what you see where it says Air Max right there, boom, Air Max. The Air Max is kind of like in a bubble by itself on the top, kind of rugged like this. But it says Air Max by itself, and then this part right here, this patch, it's by itself over here, then the bubble there. So what they did is the patching, they just took it a little bit more up, boom, and the Air Max is with the patching. It's not, the Air Max is not by itself and then the patching by itself. No, it's like everything blended in together, boom. That's kind of like the difference on this shoe right here, the Excee, that kind of changed, kind of like separates apart the 90 Air Max 90 with the Excee, with the SE that Nike took out. Just to, I don't know, I guess it was kind of like it was a special edition. It wasn't supposed to be. The thing is that the SE, that special edition, is not on the Air Max record books. If you go through the Air Max record books, you'll see the 90. You'll see the 1, the Air Max 1. You'll see the 2090s. You'll see all of them that have been out, but you will not see the SE, the Air Max SE special edition. It's not on the record books because it's a special edition. It was taken out just like hey, boom, a surprise and whatever. But it's good that Nike noticed that, and they relaunched a kind of like a similar model to that SE. Now, I've seen people dogging or hating on the SE, just like I mentioned, because okay, they're trying to get this one and trying to mix it with that one and do something kind of like a Frankenstein. Nah, man, I'm gonna tell you something about this specific one right here, this colorway right here, this colorway for the Excee. It was around time the first time I saw the Excee, this model Air Max right here. I went to a store in the mall. They had a couple of colorways, pretty nice looking colorways and whatever. So but no, they were flashy, a couple of black and whites, a little bit of gray and all that stuff and whatever, you know, and but nothing special. Only 2 or 3 colorways. Went to another store and I saw the Air Max Excee. I saw this one right here and a couple of other ones with a blue, white and blue and whatever, you know, Kentucky colors, you know, Wildcats was popping. But I saw this one, and this one talked to me. Give me a second, people, because I got a minute real quick, you know. Sorry, people, I gotta medicate. Now, going back to the Excee. So I went to another store. They had this one, this colorway right here, and it looked so I mean, it was dead stock. I saw the size. They had the boxes in the bottom. Took out the box. Way too clean, man. I still haven't worn this shoe right here. Still haven't. I bought this. It's March 26th right now, 2021, Air Max Day, and I bought it like last October, November. It was kind of getting into the winter. It was late fall, you can say. It was coldish and rainy and stuff, but I went out and got it. And the thing is that, so when I went out and I got it and whatever, boom, so I went to the store just to check out the store, see what they had, and I saw it and I was like, damn, man, it looks so fly, that colorway and everything. that big of a red on shoes like that. I mean, it all depends. It all depends on the on what you're feeling right there on the spot. Because I was feeling the gray. I was on a gray vibe for the winter time, for winter season. Look, I mean, I got my hoodie for my big coats and all that. Gray, all gray. So more gray right here, turtleneck. So the thing is that I went to the store and I was like, man, that shoe is so badass. And I was like, but it was $90 and I was just getting back on my sneaker swag, if you will. But I still wasn't spending the money on the sneakers like that. Like, people are going crazy right now spending whatever, 200 plus. They'll do it. I still wasn't on that whole like, wait a second, reselling whatever and spending more than $100 on sneakers. I was like, well, nah, man, I'm a clearance shopper and all this. But I never had Air Maxes. I knew about the Air Max buzz since forever, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get these Air Maxes. So I went the next day, and I'll mention this. It was over in Dick's Sporting Goods. Shout outs Dick's Sporting Goods. It's good to go with Dick's Sporting Goods. I mean, Dick's Sporting Goods is a little bit pricey, but that's why not a lot of people go over there, because people go like, oh, wait a second, nah, I know Dick's Sporting Goods, I know their vibe is a little bit too pricey or whatever, but everything is so clean. Because of that, you'll go to the other stores that are not as pricey and whatever, but you will still find the Air Maxes the same price, because Air Maxes don't go down in price, at least as if it's not like in Nike outlets and stuff like that, because you'll find Air Max 90s and all that stuff, they'll go down in clearance and whatever, but they start at 130, 140, and you might find them at 90 the least, because this one was $90 original price, and I still haven't seen them in clearance and nothing, and I've gone to the stores and they've been there, the Excee, and still it's there. So at the same price, 90, never goes down in price. Now, what I want to say, I'm gonna get to the review. You already see the materials. You see that quality. Okay. So more to the story is, I went to Dick's and whatever, Dick's Sporting Goods, and I was like, wait a second, okay, I gotta buy it. I gotta go back. I went back the next day, boom, and got them and everything, and it was all crispy and stuff. So yeah, got it and still haven't worn it. I was thinking about, okay, I'm gonna wear it for this special occasion, but with this right here, anything can be a special occasion with the Excee. So yeah, most definitely a bunch of other models of Excees. I mean, a bunch of other models of Air Maxes. They still came out after this model. There's still more coming out right now. Right now for the season, for the spring, late spring, summer. That's when they restock, or they just stock on new models of Air Maxes, new collection of Air Maxes. But here's the thing. So after I purchased this one, I went to another store, really popular store over here in town, and they had the Excees. They have all the colorways. I mean, they had some off-white looking, kind of looking Excees. They had one I was looking at because it had a little bit of red, black, and blue. I needed something with a blue touch, and it had this blue touch right here, like a patch right here with the blue, and it had more red, and all the bubble was red. It looked pretty fire, but it was something in the colorway that really wasn't matching. So this is the one that spoke to me. And by the way, it's Hilltopper colors. Bowling Green, Kentucky, Hilltopper colors. Western Kentucky, WKU was popping with the red. You can say they have a metallic gray, sort of silver, but we'll call that one that it kind of matches, of course, in the black and the white. Those are the WKU colors. So what's popping? WKU Hilltoppers was really goody. So yeah, so then I went to that other store, and they had this one. They had this same colorway, and they had a bunch of other colorways. And I kept going to the store, and every time I went back to the store, 2 weeks after, this colorway right here, this same one right here, was a little bit less. You couldn't find it as much as the other models of Excees that they had from other colorways. with other colorways that they were there, they were like in bunches. This one was kind of fading off, boom, 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 until it wasn't anymore. Which got to me saying that this colorway right here, this same one right here, is the popular one. This is the one that everybody was going to, because I mean it and it's true. You see this one and it sets aside, it stands away or apart from the other colorways of this same Excee, this same model Air Max. So yeah, most definitely it got me to thinking that, okay, this, I got the good one, I got the popular one. This is the one that everybody wants and wanted and everything, because all the other ones, I mean, I went back the other day, last week, and they cleared all the shelves, and they only had just a couple of these Air Max XCs with other colorways, and all the shelves pretty much all around the store, almost half of them were empty. I think they're gonna stock, and weather's getting nice now outside. Springtime, that's when they most of the stores, mom and pop shops, they do their restocks and all that stuff, or just stock on new selections, new models. It's like that over here in BGKY. All the stores over here, man, they'll last a year with the same model collection of a certain models of shoes, Nikes, Adidas, or whatever it is. They'll last a while. Which, by the way, I want to mention, I saw that the Yeezys dropped today too. The foam runners trying to fade off, trying to deviate the attention from Air Max Day, but nah, Air Max Day came back. I mean, they did their launch early in the morning, and boom, the Bacon's re-released today. That Bacon one, it's fire though. I mean, but and tomorrow, and the Swarovski Crystal one launched yesterday, and tomorrow there's a couple of other ones. Yeah, I think that Clot collab Air Max, that one's coming tomorrow, which is fire too. But yeah, the XC right here. So definitely, let's get, yeah, that's the story right there. It got me to saying that this is the one. This XC right here, boom, look at that accent right here. Let's get to the review. We're on 17 minutes. We'll do a nice 25 to 30 minute, why not? I always lose control with these, with the timing on these videos. Let me medicate real quick. Gotta medicate real quick, people. It's part of life, people. Let me see time. Okay. Okay, so why not? So, let's get with the review. Excellent materials. Lately, with this all this hype and all this new hype that there is now with shoes, Nike, their quality control, even with the Jordans and everything, kind of being down a little bit. It all depends on which model and whatever. They crisscross materials between men's and women's sizing on the same model shoe. Not Nike. I know your plot, Nike, but I understand, Nike. You have to do it. The consumers. All right. Let's get with this one. But this one right here sets apart itself from, because I mean this shoe was made. Let's see the date. Oh man, the date is tag it somewhere else around there. Let's see. Let's just say, okay, 20. Yeah, 2020. Let's just say early 2020. Let's just say early 2020. Yep, February, and then launch on spring, April. So we're going to 1 year that this shoe was released, and that stock, I'm gonna not gonna do it. Forget it. So let's get to it, man. It's so crispy. The leather. Let's start with the leather. I would say it's printed leather, kind of printed, not tumbled. Light print, because I mean it's tough. It's tough not tough leather, but you know, nice quality. I mean, just look at it. You can look at it. Boom. This is the official Air Max. See, it's a little bit waffly, a little bit of a waffle outsole, which goes with the casual theme. Let's go with the leather swoosh right there. Boom, that leather swoosh. Impeccable quality. This gray right here is definitely what got to me. This is what sold me, what made me buy the pair of shoes. That gray that goes all along, it was a perfect touch. Perfect touch all along. Damn, boom. Let's go with the mesh. Oh, look at that mesh. I'm not even want to put my fingers on it. It's pearly white. That mesh is beautiful. Perfect quality. Oh yeah. Breathability. You can see a little bit of mesh poking there. The stitching kind of off-white looking. I mean, Nike took on the off-white. I mean, they signed Virgil or whatever, and they're like, hey, yo, we got your ideas are our ideas. But you get your mills. You're gonna get your little millies. So hell yeah, they pretty much took out of that off-white idea, the stitching. And there was an Air Max Excee that I saw on that other store that I went to that had all the pretty much all the colorways. There was an off-white looking one, reddish turning to pinkish, and I was like kind of intrigued by it. But nah, this is the one that definitely took the trophy. Again, the Nike Air Max, the Nike Air, that the Air Maxes they put right here on the back all the time. You know, that's kind of like their signature. Boom, the mesh right there on the top. Boom, leather. It's kind of like boom, leather, straight leather by the. Oh no, it's a little bit printed, but it's alright. Alright, so boom, leather, boom, the leather with the logo, boom, and the mesh on top gives it that perfect accent. You see, it's still got the paper in there, man. I haven't even used this, man. I'm waiting for the day. I mean, like I said, I bought it for a special occasion, but I mean that special occasion was this summer. It was supposed to be this summer, so I don't even know. So I don't even know when that's gonna be, if that's gonna be. But I just got the shoe. Forget it. Boom, engineered Ford. This is telling you. It tells you, hell yeah, we're doing this. We're gonna do it. Boom. You got the it's kind of like a 90s looking, kind of like a back in the day. This right here gives me like a back in the day, this swirl right here, back in the day kind of design that Nike used to do for shoes like that. Waffle, kind of waffly, not bad. Got some Pumas that are like that. And like I said, boom, this right here, this Air Max, that the 90s, which is the popular, I would say the most popular Air Max. That, I mean, they're taking them out. You go to the mall right now, and they got 20,000 what you call it, colorways and all that stuff just for the spring, summer right now. The new worldwide ones, hella nice ones. Okay, but like I said, the 90, boom, it's got the Air Max over here on the top by itself, and a little circle by itself, and this ruggedness is over here by itself. But on this one, on the Excee, everything all together. We're gonna put everything. Boom. We evolved. You can see that there's a couple of like paint. I mean, I think that was just like over there, like at the Nike facilities or something. They were probably painting the walls and stuff and whatever. But that's definitely not bad. That to me, that adds. It adds. It's kind of like a sprinkle. Kind of, you know, with all this white that's over here, it kind of like snow fell there. You know, but you know that does happen a lot. I think it was happening with the Carmine 6s, that all that red was bleeding into the sole, and the sole, which is white, was turning pink, and everybody was like, oh, what the I think that was kind of adding something nice to it. So you see, you can kind of, let me see, no, that's not really inking like that. It's just like over here, it's just on the tag over here. There's more red in the back of it, so it makes it look like if it's, you see, there's a little red. Beautiful shoe, everybody. This is real, the Nike Air Max Excee. I want to call it SC because this model right here, with the one that it was derived from, or meant to resemble, I guess, somewhat, was the Nike SE Special Edition Air Max. That you can't find it. You can't find it in the, which was actually called Air Max 94. It was the Air Max 94. It came out in 94, but it's not there. You can see the 95s now. You can see the Air Max 95s, 97s, 2090. But there's a 94, which is the model that resembles this one right here. But it's not in the Air Max catalog. It's not in the Air Max record book. because it's an SE, a special edition. And I got the Excee, which resembles, have you see right here, boom, that dot right there. This is so crispy. That's why I like it. Like this, it's not even out. Like this right here is supposed to pop out. Boom, you see, like, let me see. Yeah, like, see on this side, it popped out. It kind of popped out, that hole. Over here on this side, boom, still hasn't popped. This is impeccable right here, really good. The breathable mesh, everything, perfect shoe. I still don't know when I'm gonna wear it, where I'm gonna wear it. Like I said, I had special plans for it, but hey, whatever the plans. All right, everybody, we're at 25 minutes. Slick with the kicks, we did it again. And always remember, people, I mean, I don't say this, but keep your shoe box, keep the bag of store, keep the bag from the store that you bought it, or if you buy it online and you get the cardboard box, keep the cardboard box. Keep the memories, everybody, because nowadays and all the time, pretty much all the time, shoes have always had a personality. They got their own personality, and it's the meaning that you put in it, you know. And they talk back to you, you know. They're saying, hey, it's me, I'm for you, and you're like, boom, let's do it. And they become your homies. Of course, I didn't mention the air bubble, of course, all around the air bubble. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's the perfect blend of leather, mesh, no suede and nothing like that. No, hell no. It don't need none of that. There's good Air Maxes with suede and all that stuff. You can see them in all them color, in all the models. But this one right here is perfect. I don't think any of the Excee, this one right here model, took out any suede. It was all just mesh and leather. The perfect combo of mesh and leather. You know, the leather stabilizes. You know, it gives you the form, boom, stability, and the mesh just gives the comfort, the breathability, like the hell yeah, let's go out, let's go. Not an adventure like that. No, you don't want to mess the shoe. And of course, Air Max was meant to be a running shoe, and when it came out, people were running in it. You know, they were doing what it was supposed to, but Air Max evolved into a worldwide shoe culture icon in itself. Yeah, let me leave all these little hairs out, all the good stuff. Let me just leave it there. Boom, you see it's got a little bit of paint from the factory. Boom, you see, like all those little specs and all that quality control stuff that came with, like, from, like, this is not like right after all the little specs and that paint. That shit came with in the shoe box like that, and all that shit came from Nike. This is an impeccable shoe, really good material. Bam, bam. Slick with the kicks, everybody. Let's do it. We did it one more time with another really good review. And like I said, happy Air Max Day. And you know, y'all know me. I started this channel kind of like trying to deviate the attention from Nike and putting it in you know, just other shoes and just other parts of the culture, the sneaker culture. But Nike's in control, everybody knows. And so yeah, I got a couple other shoes to review, Nikes and stuff, a lot of other weird stuff and stuff with other history, other stories in itself. And yeah, more hot looking shoes coming your way, more reviews. I got to do more of the in-store, the vlogging, all that. Definitely I got to do more of that. But yeah, most definitely the laces. I like these laces because the laces on the last review that I showed, the barley green high dunks, love it. Same kind of lace. This is all white. The other ones had the mint laces. All right, people, I guess I'm trying to get this video to 30 minutes now that it's at 29. So hell yeah, happy Air Max Day, people. Put your Air Maxes on, rock them. I'm gonna take a picture right now, and I'm gonna put them you know, on my little social media and all that stuff. I'll get to all that over here in a couple more videos like that on my social media and all that stuff. I gotta update all that stuff, but hell yeah, the Nike Air Max. Oh yeah, the tongue. The tongue got the nylon too. I forgot to say that. The tongue is pure nylon. This is casual as freak, man. Ready for the summer. We did it. Slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. We did it. We never hit it. Y'all know, yo, I ain't got a clue. Cause I'm rocking with the shoe. Okay, that's 30 minutes. Let's do it. Slick with the kicks. See you on the next. Boom.